It is the holiday season, and sometimes in our little hobby, who's giving you the gifts? Well, we are, unless we've negotiated it with our significant other that they're going to buy us what we actually want anyway. However, if you have some other audiophiles or hi-fi enthusiasts in your life, you may want to get them a present. The problem is you want to keep back most of that money for your addiction. Hi-fi addiction. That's why we're going to talk about a bunch of audiophile related gear that can all be had for less than $100, most of it less than $50. So you can buy that special someone in your life that's less important than you are. The gift of audio. So sit down, grab a cup of coffee, and let's talk about some cheap hi-fi accessories that you can buy. By the way, all of these links are going to be affiliate links. Which means if you click and you buy, I get a small commission. Like 4%. So if you buy a $25 cable, I get about $1. Thank you. This first one I had not seen before, and I'm ordering some for myself today. It's Gearit 12 gauge speaker cable. And it actually looks pretty good just from a construction standpoint. But you can get a 6-foot length for $20.99. I don't know if that's a piece or a pair. I think maybe it's just one. But even if it's just one, $40 for a pair of decent looking speaker cables that are 12 gauge. It's not a bad deal. 15 footers is generally what I use, and those are only $28.99. I did a video a while back on how to make your own speaker cables. I'll link it right here or here. You can do it cheaper than this, but not much cheaper than this. And if you want to save some time and you don't want to have the hassle and headache of ordering a bunch of stuff, it's funny. If you go in here into the description, they just throw up Kef LS50 mini monitor, Marantz PM8000F, Mica MB42X, Onkyo 8050. They just start saying stuff so they can get pushed in search results. Anyway, it looks pretty cool. Okay, I did figure it out. It's only one cable. So if you want a pair of these, you're going to have to order 2. Keeping the cable theme going, world's best cables. I talk about these a lot, but they are excellent RCAs. I have almost gotten all of my RCA cables to the world's best cables. The cool thing is if you have your system in a semi-permanent state, you can really clean it up by just buying shorter cable lengths. So you can go measure exactly how much cable you need and get rid of the 6-footers when maybe you only need a 2-footer or a 3-footer. It looks like these Amphenol ones, which I do buy, are on sale for $21. They're 1.5 foot though. I'm gonna buy 2 of these. Okay, add to cart. I'm editing the elementary school play, and it was Wonka or Willy Wonka in the Chocolate Factory. And so I've been listening to the soundtrack from that play over and over again. I'm almost done with the edit, but it is stuck in my head. But I don't know the words to that song. Y'all have any suggestions for really good hi-fi accessories that are on sale or fairly cheap? Please let me know. Speaker isolation feet. Hold on, I gotta start recording the screen. Alright, there's a whole bunch of different options, but the reason why I'm including this is because there's a new company on the scene that looks to be trying to ride off the coattails maybe of another company, but they're not doing a very good job, and I think they may need to rethink the name of their company. Audiocrast. Audiocrast F1, what is it? IFO3S's. Audiocrast. Actually looks kind of cool. I guess it's kind of like a top or something. Audiocrast. Only $21.90. I'm oddly interested in this now. Shock absorber pads for audio turntable, CD, amp, amplifier, subwoofer, just everything. It works for everything. You got some pneumatic plus anti-vibration rubber and cork isolation pads for $9.42. I know I make fun of this stuff, but it probably works just as well as the other stuff. Sonic Acoustics Soundproofing High Density Studio Isolation Pads, Acoustic Foam Panels. It's just words. Here we got another Audiocrest Spring Speaker Isolation Stand Feet. Look at these. This has got to be cool, right? Like one of those toys that comes out of the thing. Yep. Your speakers, you can just bounce them. I wonder if there's any way stuff like this works. Sold by Viborg. It's got to be good, right? 20% off. All right, we got my two favorite affordable speakers on sale. The Sony SS-CS5 and the ELAC BS41. Actually, the B5.2 is still at $199. And if you're considering buying the BS41s, they're $119, which is pretty good for that speaker. If you can eke out another $80 though, get the 5.2s. I think they're a little bit better, they're a little bit bigger, and they're easier to drive than the BS41s. But the lovable, the awesome, the darlings of the audiophile space, except one person said they're crap in the comments. Every once in a while, someone will just say they're crap. They don't give you any other options. They don't give you any other suggestions. They just say the Sonys are crap. Well, I love them. Wish they would go to 80 or 90 bucks though. I'd buy another pair. All right, they're $123. But you can also look at the Sony STDR-DH190. $148. It used to be $99 on sale. It's a very warm little 2-channel receiver. But it's got a phono input, puts out a decent amount of power, and it covers up a lot of garbage because it is just so warm. And it has decent Bluetooth. So $148 for a component-sized piece of equipment from a company like Sony that's not Class D is a good deal in this day and age of massive inflation. Man, I bought a bag of chips, Ruffles, sour cream and onion, $5.50. It's ridiculous. Oh, the T15s are $140. Oh my goodness. They're on sale from $149. People, friends, this is a terrible speaker, and it has 10,776 4.5-star reviews, which I guess you can't always trust the reviews, but $140 for the T15s, oh, just don't. The Pangea stereo rack, it's not on sale, but it's $199. I have two of them. I love them. I put casters on the bottom of them. I actually have one in the living room, and I was really surprised that I got the go-ahead from the wife. Now, she's not sold on it. She wants something a little bit nicer, but we put like a bunch of ferns around it and some Christmas decorations, and it doesn't look bad. A bunch of fake greenery around it, and they're pretty good looking, and you can build upon them. Now, I don't think you can build upon the ones that have the X's on the sides. Well, maybe you can, but the ones that have the screw-in columns, I know you can keep building it up depending upon how high you want it to be, and it comes with casters, and it comes with different types of feet. Very modular. $199 is not bad. I think Monoprice offers something similar or a direct rip-off of it. Yeah, right there, monolith 4-tier shelf for $99.99. So if you're looking for a different stereo rack, then you got a couple of choices. That one looks pretty good. It's also $500. That looks really cool, actually. This kind of bamboo and stainless steel looking one. $499. I might have to show that one to the wife. This is the Milty Zero Stat. Apparently, it's just something that you pull a trigger next to a record and it makes it better. I talked to one of my buddies about this, and he's actually had some experience with it. Says it works great. Looks like a lot of fun, though. Ooh, look at this thing. If you're in hi-fi, who doesn't want to have one of these? Zero Stat 3. I'll stick my finger in there, but I don't want to shock it. I just started typing it in, zero static, and it comes up zero static gun vinyl. There we go, $92.99. It's got 1,346 4.5-star reviews. Fantastic. I live in the Northeast and it gets dry up here in the winter. I was getting loud pops from my records and couldn't figure out why. This was new. I use an ultrasonic machine and MoFi sleeves. Tried an anti-static cloth. It helped, but still got pops occasionally. This static gun works fantastic. 5 stars. Ease of use. 3 stars. How hard is it to use? You have to slowly pull and let out the trigger while pointing it at the record. I do this in 3 different spots on the record. Do it again on the other side before playing. I do notice less pops and crackles overall. Very good. If you got $100 burning a hole in your pocket and you're really into vinyl, get yourself a Zero Stat 3 by Milty. Keep out of reach of children. That really applies to everything at this point, right? Keep everything out of the reach of your children. Alright, I'm sure you're getting sick of watching this video because it's just basically me rambling and looking online and finding things for you to buy so that I can make affiliate revenue. But some of the stuff's actually pretty cool. I'm going to get some speaker cables, some more RCA cables, maybe a little vinyl storage, and maybe another pair of speakers that I don't need. Anyway, if you want to support the channel, you can sign up for Patreon, patreon.com/cheapaudioman. We have Zooms on Sunday night. We have a Discord server. We have a Facebook group. You can use the links. I've been through that before. You can sign up for Amazon Music, Tidal, or Rune. Probably not Rune anymore because I think they got bought. I don't know. Maybe that affiliate link's still useful. You can buy me a cup of coffee. Down at the bottom of the video, there's a thanks button. Throw a couple of bucks my way, but don't feel compelled to buy me anything. Finally, you can just like and subscribe. So don't binge watch anything on Netflix or Hulu. Buy yourself some inexpensive hi-fi accessories for yourself. Put them in your own stocking. If your kid's into hi-fi, get them a few of these things and fill your soul with happiness. And their soul with happiness because you're giving the gift of audio wonderment. Thanks for watching. I'm the Cheap Audio Man.